Hello guys, welcome back to some more Doll's Nest, the comprehensive walkthrough. This is episode 4. So anyways, the last time we did this, we managed to defeat the boss for the accumulation zone, as well as picked up a few items. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and continue on, but before we do that, let's go ahead and talk to some of the people around here. Alright, let's see here. Anything new here? Quite a bit of new things here, actually. In fact, that's pretty good for, well, actually, on technicality, yeah, this is relatively new for us, more or less. Yeah, we should be able to get like more of these enhancement items out, the seed items. Yeah, that's part of the reward for defeating the boss. By the way, on top of that, we can also buy these things as well. I think I'll just buy some of these. That matters too much. And while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and buy ourselves a nerve sample? And I think I'll just buy a couple of these, or 3 of these, and well, I think this much should do. Yeah, feel free to actually max yourself out on these items here. Let's see how, if you got say primary arms. Well, she has the shotguns out. The shotguns are kind of good. They're pretty handy early on, but I don't think we're gonna be using those anytime soon. We could use the Type 14, but the Type 14 is kind of well, it's not too particularly good at the moment. But anywho, as for everything else, there's not much else for us to buy. Let's see here. Ooh, she has the Daincleaf now, and the Trident. Yeah, feel free to buy either of these. You can actually get these from the dungeons themselves, but they're kind of tricky to get. I think I'm just gonna leave these alone for now. But anywho, I think we should be good here. But anyways, now that I have like an unlimited source of upgrading material, so let's go ahead and upgrade a few things. And by the way, I decided to wear some of the items we picked up on the last episode, just to show it off a little bit. But anywho, let's go ahead and upgrade some things. So, anywho. Let's see here. Well, this I should probably upgrade ahead of time. Yeah, this back gear is gonna be useful for a later fight. We'll run into that later. Some of these, I don't think we're gonna bother with too much. Could raise the Tropions. Yeah, I'll hold off on that. Let's see here. Well, I don't mind raising the Threshers a little bit. Now, feel free to raise whatever you want here. Yeah, we got like plenty of upgrade materials here and there you could splurge on. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. This should be fine. Actually, you know what? I should probably upgrade this because we are going to be using this later. Well, granted, might switch out of this because there is something that we do need to take care of soon. Upgrade these 2 items. Usually I try to upgrade these like before sessions, but let's go ahead and upgrade the Calrods here. And alright, let's go ahead and upgrade the Tropions. I think I'm gonna sell like the spare Tropions later, but for now I'll just hold on to them for the time being. Anyway, yeah, I think this should be good enough. You know what, heck with it. Let's upgrade the Tropions since we have them. Anywho, I think that's all we're gonna do for upgrading. So yeah, let's go ahead and go talk to Nema. See if she has anything else to say. You can also go ahead and talk to Elp over here. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what she has to say. I don't think she has anything else to say. Yep, not much else to say. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I think we're just gonna go ahead and buy this. Since we have a lot of cells on ourselves. Yeah, feel free to buy like whatever you want. We have like this much cells. Yeah, having a lot of cells is usually not too hot of an idea, but yeah, usually it's a good idea just to go off and try to spend as much cells as you can, because if you do die, you do lose a portion of your cells, and there's no way to regain them. So, by all means, try to spend as much cells as you can. But anywho, let's go ahead and talk to Nema now, as promised. much to say. Let's go ahead and increase our limit release. By the way, doing this basically allows us to tune our doll a little bit, or sorry, tune our nymph a little bit more further. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And the only way we could do that is if we increase or give them a nerve sample and also purchase expansion material. So let's go ahead and raise this all the way. 15. There we go. I don't know why I was having trouble with that there. Alright, now that I have a little bit more expansion for our nymph here, let's go ahead and actually raise some things. So let's go ahead and head into Tune Humanoid. And let's go ahead and put some more points at the EP cap. You could put more points into Barrier Power or BP cap, but I do recommend putting points into EP cap. You can also put some points into Lightweight Humanoid or Disassembly Tech as well, but I think raising our EP cap right now would be beneficial, because not only does this raise our EP, but it also raises our EP recovery. Very useful, very useful. But anywho. Alright then, there was one thing that I kind of forgot to do last time, and we're just going to go ahead and fix that. Actually, no, before you do that, let me change out my frame. There's something that might be a little bit more handy. I think I'll just pull this out for now. We'll switch back to, yeah, we'll switch back to the LPR once we're done. But yeah, there is something I need to take care of. Actually, no, I have to do one more thing too. I'm kind of forgetful right now. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I took care of it. Alright, let's just get in there. So we're going to be heading back to the accumulation zone. There is one thing we need to take care of. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. I apologize, but we're just going to go ahead and take care of it now. Just to give ourselves a bit more of a boost. So once we get back to the Great Forest, and by the way, we are going to be going back to the Great Forest. Also, I got to mention this as well, but if you want to help support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stuff like this. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. So anywho, let's go ahead and go this way. A little bit redundant running a class as scimitar, but you know what? That's fine. Alright, we're not gonna be sticking with the scimitar for too long. Might go this way. Could be a shortcut we can get to. Actually, hold on. Is there anything here? I don't think there was. I think we grabbed everything. There's just one thing we need to take care of before we move on. Yeah, take your time with this guy. This guy hits hard again. This guy will one-shot you if you're not careful. Also, yeah, be careful about those shots over there. Just take your time with this guy. Don't try to rush him. Wherever you don't try to rush him. Okay, I was a little too late. I'll just let those go. By the way, I have plasma flares on these Tropion utility modules, but I don't think they work against these orbs, if you will. Oof. I see how much damage that did there. I took a bit of my shield. Again, don't get hit by those orbs that this enemy throws out, because if you do, yeah, you'll probably get one-shotted. Probably. There we go. And let's go ahead and head over on this way. Actually, take care of you first. So I have less nuisances. Alright. Ignore these enemies, they don't matter too much. So let's keep heading this way. Yeah, this is basically going to be a very interesting fight here. Like, if you've been playing along so far, yeah, this fight is going to be relatively new for you. But anywho. Alright, so you see that nymph right over there, right? I'll let you get closer so you can take a look at her. So yeah, see how I locked onto her, right? That's a hostile nymph. After you defeat the boss for just about every area, a hostile nymph will spawn, and basically these nymphs will drop nerve samples for you to upgrade your nymph. So these nymphs, they kind of vary in terms of difficulty, but it shouldn't be anything too difficult for you to handle. So anywho, let's go ahead and get this started. Go ahead and get some shots into you. Let's pop some rockets. By the way, rockets are very handy for these type of fights. Like, very, very handy. Yeah, try to use as much as you can. Like, go ahead and use my machine gun here. Ouch. And this missile should finish you off. There you go. And just like that, we took out our first hostile nymph. Round of applause. Round of applause. So anyways, yeah, the gear she's wearing are going to be some of the gears that we'll find in the next area, aka the Forbidden Domain, but I won't be too worried about these, the gear here. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Trident. There we go. Okay, the Trident is a little bit more easier to pick up. By the way, the Trident is basically thermal missiles, kind of like the missiles we're using, but in the thermal variety. Not too particularly strong, but they do help with saturation attacks. And a nerve sample. So anyway, let's go ahead and make our way back. But yeah. In some ways, the Trident's kind of good, but at the same time, you gotta keep in mind, it's kind of weak as well. So yeah, try to be careful about using the Trident. In fact, you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and head back, try to equip that and use that for now. I just using some more cells here. Yeah. So a bit of a tip, yeah, if you're going up against hostile nymphs, missiles can be your best friends in hostile nymph fights. So yeah, if you ever come across a hostile nymph, it doesn't hurt to actually go back, equip some missiles, and have at them. And I think, yeah, it's the other way. Let's go ahead and make our way back here. All right then. Yeah, it won't be the last time we're gonna fight a hostile nymph, because again, yeah, hostile nymphs spawn in areas where you've defeated the bosses. So anywho, let's go ahead and well, actually let's change our frames here. I don't think we need to. Well, actually we do need to head back. Yeah, I'm gonna be showing off the Tridents here. The Tridents can be handy, and no, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and equip the Tropions right now. Alright, should be good on everything. Yep, should be relatively decent on everything. Let's go ahead and equip this again. Yeah, this rocket launcher is going to be handy for the next boss fight we're about to come up against. Yeah, the boss fight that we're about to do is relatively easy. I don't think you guys should have too much problems with it. But anywho, let's go ahead and head back to the Decayed Brood Chamber and increase our Trident. And while we're at it, might as well raise our nymph a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead, raise this, and we should be good. Should be good. Alright then, let's go ahead and talk to Nema. Actually, let's go this way. Just to make this easier on ourselves. So yeah, this might be a short episode here. Like I said, the boss that we're about to go up against is fairly easy to deal with. Fairly easy to deal with. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. By the way, Nema will always say that after you kill after you kill a hostile nymph. But anywho, let's go ahead and increase our limit here. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and purchase more expansion material. And we should be good. By the way, again, you could talk to Nema for more lore tidbits. I'm not going to. I'll let you guys do that on your own. But anywho, let's go ahead and turn our humanoid again. I'm gonna go ahead and increase this again. There we go. I think next we'll increase our humanoid weight, I suppose. Well, actually, no, I think I might just increase the PP instead. Let's go ahead and head to the Great Forest now. So yeah, I'll just make our way there. There's gonna be a few things that we're gonna need to integrate for us before we do what we have to do. But anywho. Alrighty. Like, hold on to this. Let's go this way. And try over here. Actually, you know what? Let's actually go this way first. There's all we need to take care of. Yep, take care of you. And let's go this way, because there is someone waiting for us, like, past the shortcut. But anywho, let's jump onto this pipe and keep marching forwards. And by the way, just before the boss fight, make sure you equip the Tropia utility module. It's going to come in handy later. And by the way, look who's waiting for us here. Purification crystal. So let's go ahead and take a look at the purification crystal. So, a purification crystal recovers all DP and BP and removes present or accumulating side effects. This is a very powerful healing item, like very powerful. This is basically the equivalent of an RPG elixir. So, anywho, yeah, this is what Hati gives you if you talk to her here. By the way, if you defeat the boss for this area, Hati won't appear in this little alcove here. Instead, she'll actually just keep moving on. So yeah, if you want the purification crystal, make sure you don't defeat the boss before talking to Hati in the accumulation zone. Like once you're done talking to her in the accumulation zone, come like right over here and talk to her again. So anywho, Alright then. So yeah, how did you leave this area now? If you're wondering what enemy she was talking about, go back to episode 2. We did defeat an enemy right over yonder, like all the way over there. But you managed to take out that enemy and just essentially clear the area. But anywho, let's go ahead and go a different path over this. And let's go this way. Elevator's up. That's fine. We can call it back. So yeah, the rocket launcher. It's well, actually, it's already coming somewhat handy for this fight. You can use anything for this upcoming boss fight, but I feel like the rocket launcher might be a little bit useful in this regard. But anyway, let's walk past these people. And let's see if I can't get past you without getting hit. Oh. Alright, let's get over here. That missed. Alright. Getting a bit of stutter here. Unfortunately, this game isn't too well optimized, but well, I still enjoy it. But anyways, let's open the gate and go ahead and fight the boss here. So if you're wondering what my loadout is for well, this fight, like go ahead and show it off. I'm running the Tropions for the legs and the headset. I'm running the Calrods for the extra DP. I'm running the Tropions for a little bit more ability. Tropions for a mechanic later, and I'm running the LPR to well deal with certain or rather armor for this opponent. I'm running the class because well, this is a pretty good workhorse of a weapon. I'm also running the trying to show it off, and I'm also running the gun here because well, the gun ears are a pretty straightforward option. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right in. So yeah, this boss fight, it's a bit straightforward. It's nothing too difficult. If anything, yeah, just don't let this boss intimidate you. So anywho. Also, I just realized, it's probably one of the few times where you get to see a jet fly around. Alright, let's do this. So first off, aim for this part of his body here. By the way, if you're using like explosive weapons, you don't have to attack from this angle. You can attack from like any other angle, like around his armor. For sure, do that just to show it off. And by the way, he does this, just jump around a little bit. But anyway, yeah, we're doing quite a bit of damage to him. By the way, when he does this, aim towards the center of him. And, yeah, go ahead and shoot down this rocket, if you will. Yep. Dead. Shots on him. Just jump and kind of cycle around a little bit when he starts firing off his machine guns. This attack. Ooh, man, break his armor. Good. That's why you want to run explosives for this fight. Oh. Try to jump where he jumps and tries to ground pound the, well, round. Oh. Back away from that. I try to get hit by that. That's a very dangerous type to get hit by. Alright, here's Giants. Giants, they're kinda good. By the way, duck down here to dodge these missiles. By the way, there's something you can do with his big missile as well. Fly over here. By the way, you only need to like break one of these panels. When pop these off, just to get rid of these missiles. That's the only reason why I recommend bringing the Trapines with you, or rather, Trapine utility modules. Okay, I won't be able to knock this away. I'll shoot this one down. By the way, you can naturally get rid of that missile as well with your plasma flares. But yeah, Trapine utility module is very useful for this fight. As you could probably tell, it's very good at dealing with his missiles. Nope. Rid of some of his missiles there. I'm gonna have to start popping off stuff here. Hey, go ahead and pop off a supplement. As you can see, we already got his health like halfway down. Not too difficult of a boss. In fact, I kind of don't need this anymore. I can just shoot him with the machine gun. By the way, he jumps. Feel free to actually hide under this, or under this here trench. Again, you can jump as well, but actually, let's go the other way. Oh, careful with mines, by the way. Those mines can do a lot of damage. And let's hop back a little bit. Missiles again, huh? Do that. Get rid of your missiles. Ouch, I took one to the face. That's fine. Reload. I can deal with this missile as well. This big missile you can also use flares on. We can also shoot it down as well. Shooting it down might be a little bit easier. But yeah, again, don't get intimidated by this guy. He might look a little bit difficult, but he's actually really easy to deal with. Alright, how to do this? Oh. Dash out of the way. Just avoid that. Alright, let's back up a little bit. And, feast on some supplements. There we go. Onto the wrong weapon, or part of his body. But yeah, you can use the rocket launcher to just break down these panels. There is one thing I forgot to show as well, but that big missile he shoots out, you can use that to beat into hitting the boss as well. I kind of forgot to show that off, but yeah, that's something you can do with the big missile. Again, Yeah, this boss isn't too difficult. If you just use the tactic I was using during this fight, you should have a pretty easy time defeating this boss. Again, yeah, if you see his big missile shootout, you can use the flares to deal with them. Or you could just shoot it as normal, as I have done plenty of times in this fight. As well as, and yeah, again, with his missiles, you can also use the flares as well, or you could just hide in these trenches here to dodge the missiles. Or if you want to be very risque, you can also try to bunny hop around the missiles as well. Bunny hopping can't help with the missiles. Oh, granted, that is a bit of a risky tactic, but again, it's something you can do. But yeah, he doesn't have, well, he has one dangerous attack, but not too many dangerous attacks. If anything, he's a very easy boss to deal with. But anywho, let's go ahead and go through here. So welcome to the Arboreal's nest. So this is a second area for this map. We're just gonna go ahead and try to see if we can't get to the other node. That's not too far from here. Not too far from here. Let's go ahead and pop this off as well. Yep. We don't need to, but it kind of helps. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. The SSC T08A3 guard. This is a very, very powerful weapon. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Rear arms. Versatile sniper cannon. Let's go ahead and read about this. A versatile sniper cannon created in Gardenia, the largest colony in the middle levels. An average weapon, yet the fact that it is easily transformed and stowed away, making it easily portable, despite the board made it popular on the front lines. With mobile reconnaissance troops, some say, even elite forces tasked with assassinations. It said the Nymph who infiltrated Capo Verde and assassinated their queen used one of these. So yeah, this cannon, it's a very strong cannon. In fact, try not to get rid of this. In fact, don't get rid of anything here, because yeah, a lot of these items, yeah, they can't be useful in building different types of frames. Yeah, you want to give yourself a very, very easy time here. Don't sell anything. Like, I repeat, don't sell anything here. Try to keep as many items as you can, and yeah, try to play around with builds. That's usually how you play off of this game's strengths. But anywho, go ahead and deal with these guys. If I can't lure you here. You're not coming here. Nope, you're coming here. I want you to come here so I can deal with you more easily. And so I can dodge the sniper a little bit. Alright, you know what? Deal with this. Yeah, sniper's kinda hurt. And that should take care of you. Now let's go ham on these enemies. Yeah, feel free to go ham on the enemies. Yeah, the node is, or tree node is like all the way over there, so yeah, it's not too far away. Let's go ahead and deal with you now. Right, let's go ahead and reload this and introduce you to something a little bit more close and personal. Oh, one of your buddies. Go ahead, grab some of these. All right, I think that should be most of you. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight these guys. There's a sniper over there. That's fine. And by the way, we're not quite done with the Great Forest yet. There is one last thing we need to do. Yep. But we should first sadly try to get the tree node over there. Right there. Go and let's go ahead and grab this repairing agents. We didn't need to use any repairing agents for the last fight, so good on us, good on us. And also I forgot, give yourself a round of applause. We defeated the Great Forest boss. Good job, everyone. But anywho, let's go ahead and grab this. The GBB T03A2 Dark. This is a very fun weapon to play with. I might use it later. Might use it later. But anyways, welcome to the Arboreal nest. Let's go ahead and put this away. And let's go ahead and Transfer ourselves back to the Great Forest. Again, there is something we need to do. And I think you guys know what we actually need to do. Alright, let's go ahead. Load this. Actually, no, hold on. I forgot to do this. Let me go ahead and actually get out of the way. Let's see here. Okay, this can stick around. I think we'll just go ahead and run the scimitar for now. But yeah, this weapon I'm definitely gonna try to upgrade the dark. It's a little bit slower to use, but at the same time, it's a bit well. You'll see. You'll see once I equip it later. Anywho, let's see here. I think I'll just have the those now. We don't. Well, actually, you know what? The Trapines might come in handy, but no, I think I'll just burst this enemy down. And while we're at it, go ahead and re-equip this Calrogs. You know what? I think I'll just hold on to things here. Let's go ahead and yeah, move on, shall we? Alright then, let's see here. Go. Alright, Scimitar and Guard class. Alright, we should be good to go. Alright, so let's head back down these stairs. Go this way. I guess I'll be just for fun of it. You on the other hand, I'll try to skip. That's so. Yeah, we're just trying to skip past some of these enemies. We don't need to fight them. Let's go ahead and jump these. Good stuff here. Go ahead and go this way. Okay, these snipers I might have to deal with. And these two. Yeah, these snipers might be a little bit too annoying to deal with. Go. Here view. Alright, lure you over here. And alright, I'll just ignore you. I don't think we need to fight you too much. Go ahead and go this way now. Alright, be careful about this hole here. Don't try to fall down that hole, otherwise you're gonna have to fight your way back up. Alright, equip this. Let's drop down this hole. Grab some cells off of you. Fight your friend up here. Uh oh. Fell. That's okay. Alright, alright, we're gonna go ahead and go up like one level here. I think we need to, well, actually no. We just need to go this way. Yeah, there's someone over there waiting for us, and lots of dead things here. Let's ignore this enemy. We don't need to fight him. Alright, let's jump over here. Alright. So over here past this arena, there should be an enemy over there. In fact, you might have. Nope, she didn't see us, I don't think. She's over there. So right over there, there's a Nymph we can fight. Do be careful with this Nymph. She does have missiles. As you can probably see. But we can burst it down pretty easily. But yeah, so congrats, you defeated your second Nymph. Good job. And by the way, as you can see, the interceptor drones can't take damage, and you can sort of lose them. You don't lose them permanently. It's just a bit of whatchamacallit. It's a bit of well, a conundrum, just losing one of them. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick up a nerve sample and pick up the MBF T0682 VAZ. So yeah, this is the bestial frame, and it's kind of an okay frame. This is the frame that was used against us during the fight. So yeah, we get the entire set here. Yeah, the set itself, it's sort of alright. I think the frames itself, what we got, that the hanger is probably the most useful thing out of the entire set. But yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a way back. Yeah, again, we don't need to fight these enemies. You can feel free to fight these enemies if you want. They're not too particularly tough, as seen in episode 2. But I'm not gonna bother fighting them. I think we have enough cells to continue on. Also, there's one last thing I need to show off as well. You know what? I'll do this one. I'll do this one quick. I don't know why I'm still firing. Let's go ahead and go this way. By the way, if you've been watching my streams as well, you probably know what's going to come up as well, too. Let's go ahead and go this way. Alright. So, guess who's not here? So yeah, Yodo moved on to the next area of the map. So yeah, we're gonna find her up ahead a little bit. But also, yeah. This happened. Azure injection and searching pests. So yeah, unfortunately, our merchant friend is now dead. Hopefully you buy everything from her. Not that it matters though, because her inventory wasn't that much. But yeah, if you're wondering who killed her, it was basically Yodo who killed her. She's the one who killed the merchant. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking we should probably go off and enact vengeance. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't do it. Don't do it just yet. Hold up for a little while. Just hold on for a little while. But anywho, let's go ahead and get back to the cage brew chamber. All right. Let's go ahead and turn in our nerve sample, and we'll see what everyone else has to say, and buy a few things. Try to give ourselves a little bit more oomph if you will. Go ahead. Raise our limits. Alright, let's go ahead. Raise this. And we're good. We're very good. Let's go ahead and leave. Alright, let me go ahead and quickly raise this. Humanoid. I think I'm just gonna throw more points into barrier power now. I think EP cap should be a good place. Plus, things are getting a little bit more difficult, so yeah, it doesn't hurt to raise barrier power. Let's see what you got. You still have the same things. That's alright. Let's go ahead and buy some more of these. Just for later. Yeah, not much else she has. By the way, this shotgun you got to find in the main caverns, but it's gonna be a while before you can get it. The Bardiche, on the other hand, I don't think I've ever found this before. Same thing with the AMG-034. I don't think I found this anywhere else either. So yeah, feel free to actually buy these two weapons if you want. The FAMs and the Revolve, yeah, you're gonna find these soon enough. But for now, just wait on that. The Bilgor, I don't think I've ever found the Bilgor just yet. You know what? It's gonna get really interesting, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and, well, after on second thought, I think I'll hold off on buying the Bilgor. There are weapons I do want to show off. Alright, let's go ahead and head over here. And by the way, we're going to continue down the Arboreal nest. Yeah, we're gonna try to get as far as we can with the Arboreal nest. The Arboreal nest is a very big place, so And make sure you're ready for it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade the dolls now. Let's see here. Alright, you can run the Takumas if you want, but just be careful with those. Okay, let's see here. Because the computing on this is slightly better than my Tropions. Targeting range is a lot worse than my Tropions. Targeting area, on the other hand, is tremendously better than my Tropions. And I think this thing has better melee efficiency. Yeah, it does. Alright, you know what? We'll upgrade this. We'll play around with that later. And by later, I mean very soon. Yeah, this thing ain't gonna beat the Calrad Z. Well, on second thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and just use this anyways. This does have the Calrad beat in physical resistances. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and use this later if we can. Let's see here. The VASC. Yeah, the VASC thrusters are, they're kind of alright. Nothing to write home about though. Doms on the other hand, I think I'll just leave these here. And that's for the Vidals. I might as well use them. We could use the VASC. It's VASC. Well, actually. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something else. So yeah, with the VASC, you can use this to trade your durability points, aka your health, for BP, which is basically your ammo. So yeah, if you want to use this item for that, you can feel free to do that. How much better? Okay, it's not that better. Well, yeah, it's not that better. Okay, let's see here. Where's my... here we go, the dark. We're going to be playing with the dark for a little while. We could use the LBH. We have used this before, but I think we're just going to leave that here for now. And let's see here. Gonna be honest, I think I might just stick with the scimitar. Let's see here. And I think that's all we need to be worried about. Alright. By the way, you can use the vast leg if you want, but keep in mind, they're kind of bad. Or rather, they're about as good as the Doms. At least I think they are. I'll let you take a look. Okay, jump ability 10. Actually, no, it's slightly better than Doms. Not the best thing in the world, but it's alright. Anyway, let me go ahead and equip the Vidals. Here, Bask. Grab the Bask here. Trapons can stay. And have that already equipped. And we're gonna run the Dark. Dark's kind of a fun weapon to use. Okay, equip the Sniper Cannon. Alright, I can, but it's gonna eat up a lot. Oof. Alright, you know what? I think we'll hold off on showing the Sniper Cannon because, well... Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's not that bad. We're at the precipice of how much we can carry, but it's not that bad. Also, I can't equip the Calrads. Oof. I equip this for a little bit more carrying weight. But you know what? I think we'll just leave things be. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. I'll show you guys what the sniper cannon is all about. Actually, no, I forgot to upgrade the sniper cannon. My apologies. My apologies. Go ahead and upgrade this. Alright. So it's a sniper cannon. It's a pretty strong weapon. We're gonna have fun with this, or try to have fun with this. But anywho, let's go ahead and head back to your Arboreal nest and continue on. By the way, you can go ahead and head on over to the Upturned Forest if you want. It's like right over here. But I do recommend continuing on through the Arboreal nest because quite frankly, there's still some goodies we can pick up here. Let's go here. Plus, this area is still easier than the others we can go to. Still easier to handle. Alright. Yep. So, yeah, again, welcome to the Arboreal nest. Yeah, this place is gargantuan. Very gargantuan. But, yeah, we're not going to go through all of it, but we're going to go through most of it. But anywho. And by most of it, I mean like half of it. My apologies. But anywho, let's go ahead and continue here. So here we are. We got ourselves a shotgun unit here. These guys inflict disintegration, so be careful about getting hit by them. The disintegration built up on these guys isn't too particularly bad, but try not to get hit too much. You can see, yeah, it's not that big of a build-up. Yeah, it should be relatively safe here. Let's see here. Fine. Oh, this should be fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Down here. So you might be thinking, there's an item over there, I should pick it up. Hold up on that. Let's play this way and charge us. Yeah, there's an enemy right over there. Who doesn't seem to care about me. Alright, well. Take that. And yeah, by the way, that was the dark. That was the dark. As you can see, this is a fun weapon to play with. Because one, the recharge rate on this weapon is, well, not too high. And two, it's a chargeable weapon. And chargeable weapons are always fun to use. And not to mention, look at this. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at what happened there. Literally a weapon out of Armor Core. Oh, Armor Core Verdict Day, that is. Oh, but anywho. Alright, so yeah, here's another ambush. There's another guy waiting like right over here. Focus on this guy first. He's gonna run towards us and try to set us on fire, but we can easily DPS him down. This guy, he's gonna try to do the same thing. By the way, these guys do run out of what can we got? Ammo, but it takes a while for them to run out, so yeah, just go ham on them. Let's go ahead and head down this corridor for this item. You can get that item too. In fact, no, can I jump this? I don't think I can. I can barely jump it. Actually, no, I think I can grab it from here. Fragmentation grenades. And high repairing agent. Also, I got it up here. Amazing. Simply amazing. Now let me just find you a little bit. Goodbye. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go back down here. Just to make this a little bit easier for some of you who, aren't running battles. And by the way, I do recommend running battles for this place. There's a lot of verticality in the Arboreal nest, so yeah. Make sure you're bringing the battles, and if you're wondering where to get those, feel free to pause this video and click on episode 2. So anyway, okay, yeah, this enemy right here. If you're running melee build, be very careful about getting close to this enemy, because this enemy hurts melee build a lot. He doesn't use he doesn't use shotguns, but he uses rifle rounds, and rifle rounds tend to hurt a lot. Especially when you're, well within effective range. Okay, if you are going to melee him, wait for him to actually shout his missiles, like so, then get behind him and smack him in the butt. That's usually how you want to fight these guys with melee weapons. So, anywho, let's go ahead and get this way. And let's go ahead, grab some armor-piercing agent. This will basically make it so that we can easily pierce the enemy's defenses, aka their physical defense and their thermal defense. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump up here. By the way, I think you can get up here with just the tropions as well, so yeah, if you have tropions, you can easily get up here. But anywho, let's go ahead and attack this fairy ring for the shortcut. There we go. Shortcut obtained. Let's go back. And continue forwards. Yeah, let me try to get up here. There's more stuff like off to the side here. Let's go ahead and try to get those, shall we? And don't worry, I'll show off the sniper cannon soon. There's gonna be a good enemy that we can use this against. Anywho. Slow. And hover. Just boost a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, the air thrust on these rocket leads are kind of bad, so keep that in mind when you use these. Also, we're gonna have to get down there soon. Alright, let's clear out this area before we pick up anything. Also, I kind of forgot why oh no, I picked it up. Alright, there should be one more enemy around here. Let's take care of them too. Oh, there he is. All the way off in the distance. I am missing terribly. And by the way, these guys inflict overheat, so yeah, be careful about getting hit by them. They can accumulate overheat very quickly, and what overheat does is it basically damages you, and it also makes it so that your EP recovers slower. So yeah, be careful about getting hit by those guys. So anyways, round injection. This is going to, well, give us a little bit more disintegration capacity. Not much else. And here is the SMG T181A1, or sorry, T18A1 BTLAR. This weapon is kinda okay. It has about 80 shots, but at the same time, it's kinda, well, it's kinda alright for an SMG. So anyways, go ahead and fly over here. Let's get ourselves an item. Drop it in here. Parts 4. Let's wake this guy up. Remember to boost a little before falling, otherwise you'll get a hard landing and that'll cancel you out of your animation. Let's go ahead and this guy. Knock him in the butt. Grab this, grab my bud, that we can use. And let's go this way. And some more repairing agents. Nice. I haven't had to use our repairing agents, by the way. That's how easy this place is. Got to use much to get around. I fell again. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's just jump. Let's go ahead and jump. Another enemy here. Oh wait, you're one of those shotgun guys. Let's deal with you, shall we? Let's go this way for some more items. I thought that was a Nymph for a second. More fragmentation grenades. Excellent. We haven't been using fragmentation grenades all that much. Actually, no, is there anything back here? I think there is. No, we've been here already. Alright, well, let's continue. But yeah, we haven't been using fragmentation grenades that much. Fragmentation grenades, well, they have their uses, but they're not too useful. Especially when you compare it to some of the items we can use here. But anywho. Let's go ahead and go over here. I'm up there. Let's jump up here. And deal with this guy. Adios. Alright, so that enemy over there, okay, these guys don't want to fight. That's fine. I can take you all on. Go! So that enemy over there, we're gonna go ahead and use our sniper cannon on him. So yeah, sniper cannons, they're basically sniper rifles. I like get their angle, kind of went around. Yeah, they're basically sniper rifles. You can zoom in with them and all sorts of things. The biggest takeaway from sniper cannons is they do a lot of damage. Quite a bit. In fact, I got this guy to half health already. By the way, these are grenade elites. Do be careful taking direct hits from these guys, because yeah, the grenades, they can do quite a bit of damage. And he's down. But yeah, sniper cannons, pretty good. Part 4 here. Let's go ahead and go on a collecting spree. Armoration grenades. Two variety. Ooh. Boogity boogity. Long pest. That'll come in handy later. And some more bionic parts. Yeah, PSA. Make sure to save bionic parts 8 to 10. Let's go put that out right now so you don't forget, because that's going to be important for later. Yep. By the way, nice thing about the dark is this thing has very good reach. Like, very, very good reach. Anyways, let's go ahead and this. Long test. Yeah, I need to see if I miss anything. Nope, I didn't miss anything. There's nothing up on these containers, by the way. So, yeah. So here we have a mine. If you see red like this and a canister down below, that's a mine. Don't get hit by those. Those do a lot of damage. You shoot the mines, by the way. You know what? Not you. Okay, just. Oh, goddammit. I missed. That's fine. Ouch. Okay, it's not fine anymore. It's fine now. Oh, I was having trouble with that boss. Or not boss, but that one singular shield enemy. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick these up. Alright then, yeah, there should be some enemies here. Yeah, by the way, try to remember this room as much as you can because, well, we're not quite done with this room. Or we won't be quite done with this room. Go ahead and grab ourselves some high repairing agents. There's an enemy right over here. Try to ambush you. There. By the way, if you charge the dark all the way, I think it does more damage. I think. Don't quote me on that because I haven't been able to test the dark that much. But anywho, go ahead and grab the bionic parts. Go ahead and grab some frigid pests. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So anywho, let's go this way. And we're back in the main area. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this over here. FW152 Arboreal. So yeah, this is the gun Yo-Yo sells. Yeah, you can get a free one like just right over here. The Arboreal is basically a very quick firing sniper rifle. Yeah, it's, well, how should I put it? It's kind of decent. All right, I'm trying to remember where to go now. This way. All right, let's go this way. All right, there's an ambush here. The one chilling enemy over there, but he's not the one you ought to be worried about. Fortunately, he decided to go forwards. For this. All right. Up. Come on. In there, buddy. Oh, that didn't kill him. That killed him. Graphite seed. Go ahead and go this way. Oh, there's this guy. Oh, actually, no, I don't need it. I got hit twice. That's okay though. You guys don't have like that big of a accumulation build up. Also, by the way, I think I forgot to mention this about melee weapons, but yeah, you don't have to worry about reloading melee weapons. You actually like take a swing and well, do whatever. Feel free to actually switch weapons. Switching weapons will actually make the recharge speed on or offhand a little bit, or go a little bit faster. Anywho, here's the first shortcut, by the way. Go ahead and pick this up. MCT08A3 GAST. So the GAST is basically a shoulder-mounted weapon. The range on this is pretty terrible, and the damage doesn't seem to be too particularly good. But if I can bring it up here. Scatter shot cannon capable of 3 shots. Here in Gardenia, the largest colony in the middle levels, it's simpler to endear large rear weapons, or enlarge rear weapons, compared to the primary weapons, but due to their structure, they lack mobility and turning speed. Scatter shot made up for this weakness by getting rid of the needs for precision. Gardenia is known for general barbarism of their weaponry, but to them, it was simple practicality. So yeah, this gun, you want to treat like a shotgun, essentially. A shoulder-mounted shotgun. And let's just say if you do, you're gonna be pleased with the results. But anywho, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Calrad the Coward.
遅い。バレたら二人とも。僕は本当に上に行けるのか。まさか利用されてるとかじゃ。なんだあんた。いつからそこに。これは何でもないです。僕は何もしてない。ってお前、ガーディナの兵じゃないな。よそ者が何してる。早くどっか行け。僕は忙しい。市長兵だからってなめるなよ。僕だってガーディナのニンフだ。早く行かないと。ひどいぞ。僕に近づくな。
Alright. So, this equipment set, you can actually get from Calrad, but, we need to wait for a little while. Let's go ahead and unlock our shortcut here. And here's our shortcut now. We'll just go ahead and, take care of things from here. By take care of things from here, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and equip some stuff. Actually, I might want to level these things too. Alright, the GAR, it served us well. I think I'll just put it over here. Let's see here. I think we continue. Well, no, on second thought, go ahead and equip this. I guess I'll equip the revolver as well. You know, I think about it, I probably should just head back. Try to take care of some things here. I don't think. Yep, there's nothing else we picked up. Alright, I think I'll just go back to the Trapans now since we're not really using. Oh, actually, one. I'll go to Doms. Doms. I guess we can play with the Doms. It's not as good as our Trapans, but it's. Well, it's got better computing, so we'll use that. Alright. Not quite done here just yet. I need to head back. I actually need to head back. So anyway, well, let's go ahead and get back to the Cape Brew Chamber. I'm probably sure I've done this before, but right for the get-go, but kinda forgot. Anywho, let's go ahead and do more things. Not quite done with the place just yet, by the way. See here. Upgrade this, and we'll upgrade this. That should be fine. And since we have this, there we go. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright. Let's go ahead. That. And move on. Alright. Let's go to our Arboreal nest. And go back to where Calrad was. So we can continue. Yeah, not quite done here yet. We still got a lot of places to go. So anywho. As you probably see, the loading in this game is a bit bad. This is it. Yep, this is it. So Calrad doesn't have anything more to say. But I do have Yodo over here. Yodo the investigator.
ちゃんと言ったと思うんですけど、私は紹介中で見られてると仕事できなくて、ここは今は戦争中なので、あなたもいない方がよくて、だからその
Well, let's leave Calrad, or let's leave Yodo here, and Calrad. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick up this, these F1 fabrication grenades. And we'll just snipe them from here. So, yeah, the machine gun. It's sort of alright. That's quite a bit of damage. Although, granted, the reload is well, a tad bit slow. I don't think it's as bad as the S-Stock, but it's still kind of slow. There's that. Now he's running away. And he reloaded very quickly. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Anyways, yeah, I'm starting to miss the spark a little bit, but you know what? That's fine. You're shielded. There you go. As you can see, shotgun shoulder weapons tend to do the work here. Graphite seed. We'll go up here now. No, I don't want. Here's the revolver. As you can see, the revolver shoots quite quickly. Quite quickly. It's faster than the usual sniper rifles. Oh, granted, it's a tad bit weak, and yeah, the reload tends to be a bit slow. Still a pretty good gun, though. Alright, this is another rifle enemy. Kind of rinse and repeat with this one. I try to avoid his attacks as much as possible. I think I'm just gonna keep sniping from here. Probably not the most optimal way of fighting this enemy, but well, we don't really have much in our inventory here. At the current moment. Yeah, there's a red door over here. Don't worry about that for now. Let's just go up this way. Also, I think I might have screwed myself a little bit here. If anything, I probably should just ran a certain weapon. But that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, not particularly the best weapon here. Alright, I think I'm gonna want the sniper rifle for this because we got another Grenadier drone over here. I think you're done with these guys. They have quite a bit of health. I shot the wrong weapon. But they're not undefeatable. In fact, you know what? Hold on. I can probably just pop this out. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. And he's down. Right, let's go ahead, reload our revolver. DMF T02A3 GOGL. These are going to come in handy much later. I'll probably equip these like once we get back to the node tree, but yeah, these are very useful. By the way, give yourself a round of applause because you just found yourself the first quadrupedal legs in this game. Good job. Good job. But yeah, the GOGLs, yeah, these are very useful, especially if you like sniping. But anywho, go ahead and drop down here. Get back on to pop this right now. Let's be on the safe side. Okay, this next part, it's going to be a bit tricky with our setup. I think we can handle it. Alrighty then, going up. Alright, see those spiders over there? Those are spider mines. Try to get by those. No. Alright, let's rush this one. Alright, we're safe. Yeah, as you can see, these spider mines explode. Yeah, do keep an eye out for these things. Also, you wanted to get exploded. Anywho, there's one right up there. Thing loads slowly. Wrong weapon. Oh, just take care of you like that. There, guy with this. Grab the muscle stimulant. That's nice. Actually, muscle stimulant. I don't think I've actually looked at this before. This increases the power of a single melee attack. All right. Well, pretty useful if you need to bring something down very quickly. By the way, do keep your eyes up on the ceilings above. The enemies are kind of just hanging around on the ceilings. Yeah, I probably should have picked up something else other than the shotguns. This is gonna get a little bit long, unfortunately. I should drop something. Let's see if I can't. Yep, there we go. I think this might be a better way of handling you all. I think I killed you all. All those spiders right in front of me. Amber injection. So yeah, this is gonna basically increase your capacity for overheat. Not bad, not bad at all. Back up here and blow you all up. Excellent, most impressive. But yeah, try not to get hit by those spider mines. They do a lot of damage. Like, I'm not even joking about that. Like all those spider mines back there, they could have easily killed us. In fact, one of them could have easily killed us as well. But anyway, let's go up. Let's go up. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the scenery. Probably reload this. So anywho, let's hook this way first. So we got 2 of these shield enemies here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. Root access code. This will basically just make it so that you teleport back to the previous node tree. So yeah, I wouldn't be well. I'd be interested in it a little bit, but it's not something we're gonna be using too often. Anyway, let's go this way. Go with the shotgun in here. As you can see, this weapon kind of just blinks a lot. Nothing too special. Okay, you are over there. Ouch. So I gotta be careful with these enemies. I just took a good chunk of my shield there. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab this. Go on. I think this might just be the way to go. You know what? Might as well grab these two. Take care of all of you. I think it did. Yeah, it definitely did. So go ahead and grab the pearl over here. Here's our second pearl. And, or not second pearl. Going out, so I want to keep me track of how many pearls we have. And I think that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and actually tag the shortcut here. We're not quite done just yet. There is one item that we do need to get. And quite frankly, it's perhaps the most important item of this episode. Heck, it might be the most important item of the entire walkthrough here. And by the way, if you're joining the walkthrough, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll go this way later. And here's our shortcut. Alright then, go ahead, head up. Actually, no, now I think about it. Probably should have grabbed the flying frame, but I don't know. I think I might be a little bit too heavy for that. But anywho, let's go this way. Alright, by the way, you can cut over there with a flying frame. but we're not going to. If anything, that's going to be cheating a little bit, and at the same time, I'd rather show you how to do this properly. But anywho, alright, so... Was it down here? Actually, no, it wasn't down here. That's a different way. Alright, actually, go this way instead, actually. Now, we'll be done soon enough. Need to take care of one tiny little thing. Yep, taking care of you. Alright. Make sure to grab this. Alright, smoke grenades. Alright, we could jump over there and kind of just cut through a good chunk of the map, or rather the Arboreal's nest, but instead of doing that, we're just gonna drop down here. By the way, I'll probably see if I can get that later. Or if I can get that now. Can I get that now? I probably can't. Might have to make a second trip. Anyways, yeah, now that we're down here, keep going this way. By the way, there's no enemies here. Just keep going this way. Open this. And say hello to Twin Cocoon. This item's going to be important for later. In fact, you know what? I might as well... Well, actually, I want to see if I can't do this. I don't think I can, but... Let's start to try. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, let's just drop down. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just try to make a break for it there. Try to get that there. If I can remember where to go. This way, I think. Yep, this way. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that item over there. That item, we might as well try to get since we do have the time. But yeah, this way, yeah, this area is gonna be a bit of a doozy. I do recommend running the Vedols or any other rocket modules you can get for this place because, yeah, this place, lots of verticality. But yeah, that way we have to go. Alright, well, let's go ahead and enjoy the view some more. Yeah, there's a bit of clipping here and there. I think that might be from sound I'm using. Anyway, let's go this way. Alright then. I think I want to drop down this way. Alright. Oh, let's go ahead and get that item. There's nothing over there, by the way. In case if you're wondering. MMC T03A GOSM. This is basically it's basically a missile rear shoulder unit, but it's well, it's kind of a not good rear shoulder unit. I think it's kind of bad. But anywho, let's not worry about that. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the decayed brood chamber. Alright then. Let's go ahead and talk to these two. Give the twin cocoon.
当に久しぶり。もう一度この手で炊けるなんて。ヤシカムシカの身をもって。眉に眠る刃を必ずや返しましょう。きっと絶後の一刀が生まれるわ。
Alright then.
産みましょう。一切ほふる絶刀を。
Alright. Well, we'll talk to him later. By later, I mean very soon. Let's go ahead and look at our frame loadout here. And look what we managed to find. So let's see here. So the GOGLs. As I mentioned this right now, quadrupedal legs tend to have the best carrying capacity in the game. The only thing that rivals it are tank tracks, but you're not gonna get tank tracks for a while. Well, actually, not the only thing that rivals it. Heavy legs like the Abdra can also rival it, but these generally tend to be better. Let's go ahead and put this on just so we can take a good look at it. In fact, no, let's go ahead and take a good look at some of these things. So the GOGL, this thing has perhaps the highest targeting range in the game. It has a targeting range of 12,250. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this now. The drawback is its targeting area, computing as melee proficiency are kinda lame. Kinda lame. Anywho, we've got some hangers here. Let's go ahead and put this on. It's got thrusters here. Yeah, these thrusters are actually pretty good thrusters. I actually recommend having these thrusters on as well. And we also got the long-range observational instrument for our utility module. So yeah, what this basically does is it increases your lock-on range. That's essentially all it does. Do be careful about using this with shoulder-mounted weapons, because shoulder-mounted weapons do cancel out the buff for this utility module. So yeah, be careful about using shoulder-mounted weapons. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hang on to this. And let's see here. I don't want to prepare for it, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and equip the sniper cannon. There we go. I feel like this would be more ideal with the sniper cannon. Alright, anyway, let's see if they're done with our weapon here. Type 00MNK Sabi. Alright then, let's go ahead and yeah, now they're gonna start calling us Deer Blade. Get used to that. Anyways, the Sabi. So a blade created by the Smith twins. Its power increases in proportion to attack speed. So anywho, yeah, what sets the Sabi apart from other weapons is, well, you might notice that there's 0 BP per shot, but there's also 0 EP per shot. So unlike other weapons, this doesn't use EP to attack. In fact, it doesn't use anything at all. Like, the only thing you need to worry about is its time to use, but the time to use here is basically on par with the Balmung, which is about as fast as you can get with melee weapons, which is actually pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this because yeah, this is actually kind of a nice weapon to have. I'm probably gonna spend more time upgrading this too. In fact, you know what? Should I use my graphite bud on this? You know what? I'm locking in. I'll upgrade this with my graphite bud. Feel free to do this if you want to, by the way. You're not making a wrong choice by like leveling up the Sabi to level 3. If anything, you're making the right choice. But anywho, I'll just leave that there. I'm not sure if I want to use the goggles just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and level this up. Let's see here. I'm definitely gonna level this up too. This isn't as good as my Calrad, so I think I'll just go back to using Calrads after this. Well, actually not Calrads, the Vask. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that still beats us out. Goals. You know what? I'm just gonna level this up just for the heck of it. Yeah, I might just go back to Japans, but no wrong answers here. But anywho, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave your girls here. So anywho, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode for now. So that's gonna be episode 4 for tonight. So, yeah, anywho, we managed to get through half of the Arboreal's nest. I think next time we're going to wrap up the Arboreal's nest and then go into the upturned forest. So we can start wrapping things up there. But for now, I think we're just going to go ahead and call it quits. So if you guys enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And feel free to leave questions in the comments if you have them. Or any concerns you have. So without further ado, this is going to be Thank You, signing off. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.